Hi, how are you? Welcome. Thanks for joining me. I am here a little bit early. We're about to have dinner, so I decided why not go ahead and do my live so that I can go enjoy dinner with Chris. Let me see if I can reload this and get it going. So, tell me how you are. I hope you all had a great day today. I did. It was a good one. I went today and I got my social security card changed. Got my name changed on it. So, I am moving in the correct direction. So, I didn't actually realize it, but so the last time I have been married before, okay, that I got married. I got my marriage license in the mail automatically. And so I've been waiting, thinking that they were going to mail it to me. No, it's been done for it had been done for a month. And then, it had been processed and all that stuff for a month. And then I call and the lady's like, oh yeah, we don't normally just mail it out. And I'm like, well, that's weird. Okay. So I ended up ordering it and getting it later than what I expected. So I have this tree here. Okay. This is a standing, floral Christmas tree is what I'm calling it. Hi, Joni. Hey, Kathy. Hi, Tammy. Hey, Steph. How are you, ladies? I don't know why I put this away already, but I did. Anywho, sorry, I'm scatterbrained. Chris just came in here and told me that dinner's ready. So, we're going to use sage, pesto, and shimmer forest, okay? Now, I haven't really tried this technique. We're going to give it a go tonight. I generally try things for the first time on my lives, which you guys should know that by now. But here we go. So, we're going to start. I just have a little makeup sponge, okay? My sage was a little bit dry, so I did add some water to it. I'm just going to roughly paint over my raw wood, okay, with sage. Now, I'm not even doing full coverage. I'm kind of just randomly tapping, okay? We're going to, try to do a messy paint job on this. Like a hot mess. I don't know why I said messy. It's a hot mess. Okay, or hopefully that's how it's going to turn out looking, okay? And the good kind of hot mess, not the bad kind. So anyway, yeah, that's what I did today, this afternoon. I have an appointment. And y'all, I was shocked, okay? I was expecting to go sit in there for hours, even though I had made myself an appointment, like you're supposed to do at the Social Security office. I thought it was going to take a long time, right? And there were a ton of people there. Hi, Marie. How are you? Good evening to you, my friend. There were a lot of people. The parking was kind of difficult. So I check in at the little booth or whatever, and I went to go plop my butt in a chair, and they were already calling me back, if you can believe that. Oh. Yeah, we're going to do green. All of these are going to be green. So, I know it looks like there's some berries and stuff, but it's going to be green. Okay? I think this is going to be an interesting way to do this. Now, I am using a makeup sponge. I am using chalk paste. I have it on my little palette here. My paper plate, which is my palette. And just adding a little bit of water to the sage because it's pretty dry. I obviously don't use my sage enough because it wouldn't be this dry if I used it all the time. So I need to get better about that. I love this color too. I don't know why I don't use it that much. Alright, so tell me what's going on with y'all. Hi, Sandra. How are you? I am once again prepping for another event. I've got some things that I'm going to... So this last one that I did was a trick-or-treat event. And it was good. I had a fun time. I met a lot of great people. So this one, the next one coming up, is actually going to be with one of my old friends that I grew up with. I was in brownies with her whenever we were kids. And I've been friends with her forever since then. So she reached out to me and asked if I wanted to do an event at her daughter's cheer event that I don't know, it's some event that they have for her cheerleading squad. So I'm like, heck yeah, sign me up for that. And so I'm actually going to do some cutouts because this last one that we did, so I'm moving on to pesto, okay? Just a little bit on my sponge. Now, I'm probably going to have to come back with the sage again because since it's so light, I probably should have started with the darker colors. But, you know, I didn't think about it, so. Now, I just want to tap this on here. I want it to be different shades of green. So I don't want this to be full coverage where it's painting the whole thing like a really good dark, you know. Anywho, so yeah, at the last event that I did, my mom actually came up with this idea to make these little spiders, okay, because it was a Halloween event, that were like little necklaces. They were so cute. They were like a little rock with eyes and, like a red, gem to be like a, my God, I've lost it. The spider that kills you, okay? Black Widow, my gosh. Okay. Anywho, so my mom came up with this idea to do that, and we sold some of those, which was fun. And so now we're getting a little more creative. We've got some other things, some cutouts that we're going to do, make some cute little cutouts. So I'm going to show you those at some point very soon, okay? So I'm excited, really super excited. I got a banner printed today, and this is for my nail business, okay? I haven't done a chalk event in a while. It's difficult for me to do those because I never can judge whether I'm going to have crafty people at events. And so it's either hit or miss, right? Sometimes they're really great. Sometimes they're not great at all. And it's difficult because you pay a lot of money to do an event and, you know, you may or may not sell anything, which is a bummer. So anyway, yeah, I'm kind of trying to branch out a little bit. And plus, the nail thing, it's just like 3 little boxes of stuff that I have to take. I don't have to take like a whole trailer. So that is helpful. And, you know, getting to meet new people in the community that I'm living in now is always fun. And making new girlfriends, I always love. Hi, Patsy. How are you? Hey, Melanie. What's going on? So, anywho, that's what I've been up to. But I'm trying to make sure that I do my lives and come on here and hang out with y'all, too. So, by the way, look at this nail color. I love it. I changed it out from that pink that I was wearing last week for the event that I did this weekend. Because I wanted something like for fall that looked like fall nail, you know? And it was a Halloween event, so I had to. This isn't actually even a color that I would normally go for, but I'm digging it. I love it. I'm surprised, you know, I branch out all the time to different nail colors. Like, I normally am not really, I'm wearing pink right now, okay? But normally, pink is not really my favorite color, but I do a lot of pink nails, especially on my nails. Normally, I'm, like, black is the only color that I do on my nails, and I just stick with that because I've always been that way. But red aspen's making me branch out, and I love that. And really, I think probably more than anything that stems from chalk, because my decor style has changed too the last several years, especially since I started doing chalk. And so I guess I can attribute that to chalk. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Welcome. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you watching. All right, so I'm going to do the bases too. I'm not super that concerned about the color of the bases. I do want them to be green. So we're going to do the exact same, like, sort of, I guess this is kind of like a I don't know if I would call it like a mottled paint job. Like, I'm trying to not make it be like a solid paint color. Okay, I don't want it to be one color. And then here in just a second, we're going to start using a little bit of Shimmer Forest on the top layer. And then I'll probably go back with a little bit of Sage. Just to give a little bit of dimension. So, I know I say it all the time, but our paste is great to paint with. And I do use acrylic too. Y'all see me use acrylic all the time. But I do love using our chalk paste because I have it on hand already. And why not? Right? Hi, Stephanie. How are you? All right. Now, you know what? I'm going to use the same little thing so I don't have to dirty another one. Oh, goodness. That's dark. Okay. Let me... calm down a little bit. I went a little too much there, but that's okay. We'll go, it'll be different all over, okay? Now, this is new. I just put it on my Etsy today. I really like this tree, and I love anything floral pretty much, decor-wise. So I think this is perfect. And y'all, I cannot believe we're already at the end of October. I didn't even realize it until earlier. I looked at the calendar and realized that it's the 29th today. And what has happened? I'm not even 100% on where this whole year has gone. It's really crazy to me that it's just flying by. So, it's going to be like summertime here before long again. Although it feels like summertime outside. Who else is having like still hot weather out? Because I'm still wearing shorts. And every year for Halloween as a kid, it was warm outside. It was never cold. And we were sweating in our costumes and all that stuff. But it's not supposed to be this way. Okay? In Tennessee, it's not. I know that. Even in the evenings in the summertime, it's like starts to cool. It gets cool. Like I need a light jacket. I can't just be sitting outside willy-nilly. But it's crazy to me that we've gotten a couple of, cooler spells, you know, but then it goes right back to like high 90s. And I'll get in my car and look at the thermometer thing and it'll say like, I don't know, 80, and I'm like excited by that, which is pathetic, okay? It's sad. Because that's not cool, but it's cooler, I guess, than the 100 and something that I'm used to. So, and it hasn't been quite so humid, so I do have to give the weather that at least there's something, right? Oh. So, I'm going to just tap these with a little bit of the Shimmer Forest. Again, I'm not trying to cover this, okay? I want it to be like a real tree where it's like kind of, it's not all the same exact green color. Now, back to my sage. Now, I'm just going to come back over this and just get in there with my sage one last time and kind of hopefully give this thing some dimension, okay? I'm liking this so far. I don't know about y'all. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you love these colors, if you love green, if you're as excited for Christmas as I am. And I think the thing I'm most excited about, y'all, is Halloween's right around the corner. So that means that literally the next day after Halloween is over, I can put up my Christmas tree and not feel weird about it. Anybody else? Because that's my plan. And that's what's happening around here. As soon as Halloween's over. That tree's going up and it's staying up until like the first week in January. Okay, I'm gonna just give my little, I know my stands don't matter that much, but give them a little bit of the sage also. Loving how this blended. Really loving this, okay? Now, while this dries, I have some little berries here, and I have some snowflakes. Snowflakes? Goodness. I already have some candy apples sitting here on my little plate. I don't need a whole lot. It's literally just these 3 berries right here. I pulled out way more than what I needed, but that's okay. I'll leave this over here in case if I need to come back and touch those up. And then I have some vanilla, and why I didn't put it on the plate already, I don't know, but this is vanilla. I love this color. It's so good. We're going to do these little snowflakes real quick. We're going to definitely need a couple coats. This color is not as full coverage as bright white, but I like it more, a lot more. I don't know what that reason is. I can't really put my finger on it. I think just because it's not a perfect white. Does that make sense? It looks great for snow though. So I use it all the time now for instead of white, or instead of bright white, I mean. That's good. We're good. Hi Wanda. How are you? Hi Sandy. Welcome. Down to 40 in the evening. Oh, and 60s and 70s. That sounds like heaven to me. Okay. So these are all the colors that we've used, by the way, so far. Okay, that's all we're going to use. Let's dry this thing. Put it together. See how our hot mess technique works, or worked out with just a couple makeup sponges. I get those on Amazon. They are in my list whenever you comment the word tree, which is the keyword. Well, I'm so happy to have you here. Make sure that you comment tree. Check my Amazon link if you're looking for any of the craft supplies and stuff that I use regularly, because that's where you'll find it. My snowflakes are the only thing that's not dry yet. Everything else feels good. So I am starting to do the cutout of the week too. So if you haven't seen that yet, it was a little gingerbread house that we made last night. It's right here. Can you see it? I need to clean up my background, y'all. It's a mess back there. I was just talking to my mom earlier today about that. So this weekend our plan is she's going to come over on Saturday and we're going to get my room organized. I have my garage set up to where I can move my surfaces out there for storage, like all my personal and inventory surfaces, so I can figure out what I have so that I can start making some bundles and doing some live sales. Okay, so she's gonna come over and help me do that. We're gonna go through all my finished stuff, get my background cleaned up. I'm excited. Yes, I saw that, and I think yours got shipped today. Pretty sure my postman had not shown up yet by the time that I wrapped that up. So that is in the box, or it should be on the way. Okay. I have one more order from last night that I haven't packed yet. I have it cut, but I haven't packed it. So I'll get that one out tomorrow. All right, this looks awesome. So that I'm really liking the different like shades of this green together. I'm glad I did it like that. So this sits right on top, okay? Just gives it kind of a layered feel. We're going to use my favorite Stick Fast, okay? And be careful with this stuff. You'll stick yourself to it and then I don't know what to tell you, okay? I'm going to just dot this around, okay? I'm not going to do every single piece of this thing with glue. I don't think it's necessary. This stuff holds really, really well. But the major components are getting glue on them, okay? And because this covers 1-to-1, I think this will be just fine to do it like this. I want to make sure that every part has a little bit of glue just so that it holds in every space, if that makes sense. Now, just going to lay this down, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab it and just, now I do see where I messed up. Okay. I should not have gone with the glue up the middle of the tree, but that's okay. It's fine. It will be fine. Okay. Hold that down. Make sure that it glues really well. Now, as you can see, I didn't even need to paint the base of the tree as well as I did, but I like to do that. And I tell you all this all the time. I like to do it because I don't want to have a place that I've messed up, like missed the paint or something, and didn't paint it, and then we're looking at it later, like, why is that looking funny? And there's like brown underneath it or whatever. Okay, I don't want that. So that piece goes there. Now again, I always go around and add all of my cutouts, my pieces or whatever, to this before I start gluing, because, you know, I never know if I have it right or not. And then I don't want to screw it up or be missing pieces, really, more than anything. Ooh, this is pretty. Y'all, I'm liking that. Let's do that. Okay, there we go. You know, I'm tempted. No, I'm good. All right. Now, for my stick fast again, I'm just going to, now, I'm going to try to be careful here and not get this on me, because then I'll have to get a nail file and file my fingertips. And it just is a mess, okay? It's kind of like super glue. You know how it feels whenever you get super glue on you? It like hardens. Ugh, I hate that feeling. I don't like it at all. No, and I've done it. I glued myself to it. It's fine. It'll be fine. I'll be okay. I just ripped it off. It's all right. Left a little bit of my DNA behind. Or my fingerprint, probably, more than anything. And this super quick project is easy and pretty. Oops. Isn't it cute? You can comment Tree to get this. You'll get a link from me for the chalk paste and all the chalk stuff that we use, plus the cutout, which is live on my Etsy right now. And if you missed the cutout of the week, you can grab that. It's free shipping on that. So if you want that cutout of the week, the little gingerbread, just comment gingerbread here and I will send you an invoice. Oops. Shoot. Okay. There we go. Gotta find somewhere to stick that to. All right. Now this thing does stand. Hopefully all my pieces are secured. But look how pretty that is. And then I always have trouble whenever it comes to this part, because I want to line up these lines, okay? And I'm terrible at it. So I'm going to give it a go. Can't make any promises about how well lined up it's going to be. But we're going to let it sit for a second. Hi, Alma. How are you? And I'm glad that I painted this similar to the tree, because it'll just blend right in. And then you can glue this in if you want. I'm not going to, so that I can take it apart later and store it, okay? And of course you can paint the back too, if you want that to be not unfinished. But I think this turned out pretty good. What do you think? Let me know if you love this. And I will see you tomorrow night. Hi, Lori. Isn't it cute? I love you all. I hope you have a great night. I'm going to go eat dinner. Good night.